Hey guys, and welcome back. I apologize, I am a little sick, so excuse my voice. But today I'm going to be showing you how I got this really simple work, school, makeup look. So if you want to learn how I got this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I did pick up a few different products. So something that I have on my face and I'm trying right now is Charlotte's Magic Cream by Charlotte Tilbury. And I've used it a few days now, and it acts very similar to a moisturizer as well as a primer. So I didn't put on any primer today, all I used was this cream. I'm then taking my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I am not going to be applying any concealer today. I'm just going to be correcting some dark circles under my eyes. And as you can see here, I'm just blending it out with my fingers. Also, please excuse all the redness and bumps by my nose. I do have a little bit of a skin infection, so I'm taking antibiotics to clear it up. So hopefully in the next few days it'll be gone. I'm next going to be taking my MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the color NC30. And the brush, of course, the name rubbed off, so I'll go ahead and try to find it on MAC, but it is a MAC brush. And I'm just going to be applying it to all those imperfections on my face, covering up all the redness and all the bumps. And as usual, I'm going to be taking my dampened beauty blender and just blending all of this out. I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, the oil-free, and it is in the color Tawny. And I'm just going to be applying a few dots on my cheeks, on my nose, on my chin, and on my forehead. And as usual, again, just blending that out with the beauty blender. I find that when you do the concealer underneath whatever product you're going to put on top, whether it be a foundation or whether it be a tinted moisturizer, it ends up just looking really, really natural, and you can't really see the concealer as much. Also, I did want to let you guys know that this tinted moisturizer that I'm using by Laura Mercier is new to me. I've only really used the NARS Radiant Tinted Moisturizer, and I am really, really, really pleasantly surprised with this one. I love the coverage that it gives. I love the longevity of it. I can basically wear it all day and only powder once, and it'll be good to go. So if you guys haven't tried this one, I would definitely recommend either going to pick it up or going to get a tester or a sample and see what you guys think. So next I'm going in with my absolute favorite product in the world. It is the Chanel Sol de Tan, I want to say. And what I'm going to be doing is just dipping my beauty blender in it, literally just going and grabbing the product. And then I'm just applying it all over my face basically, but mostly focusing on the three. So I'm focusing on the jawline, obviously my cheek area, and then all the way up to my forehead. And all this is doing is just really bronzing the face, but it's giving it a really, really natural finish. You're not going to look powdery. It's really just going to set into the skin. Also, I know that this is a bit expensive for a bronzer. Trust me, I know it took every ounce of me to actually buy it, but I had heard such good reviews. So I wanted to pick it up, and honestly, it doesn't disappoint. But what I will do is I will go ahead and scout out for products that are similar that you can find at a more reasonable price or at a drugstore or something like that. That way you can get the option to still do this. But yeah, as far as the cream goes, I definitely recommend a cream for this look if you want it to look more natural, because you're not going to be getting that powdery look. It's just going to look really, really nice and pressed into the skin. So nothing new here. I'm just grabbing my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and on this brush that I don't even know what it is, but I'll try to find it and link it down below. But I'm going to be patting out with my beauty blender all the creases in my eyes from the tinted moisturizer, and I'm just going to be setting my under eye. For some reason, I'm really, really prone to creases under my eye. So if you're not, go ahead and skip this step so you don't look powdery, but I really am. And then you can see I'm taking on this Laura Mercier puff. I'm going to be taking that translucent powder and just setting my T-zone. That way I'm not oily throughout the day. It'll just look really, really nice and pressed in. The reason I do recommend the puff for a more natural look is because it literally just presses all the makeup into the skin versus kind of like a brush where it sits on top. So this is a new technique for me, and I really found that it looks more natural. Now I'm just basically getting a brush and just dusting away that under eye because I did see have some buildup there from the previous brush. So I'm just dusting that off and I'm going to be putting it on my lid. And then my next step, I always highlight with this. Of course, it's limited edition and it is a MAC highlighter. It's just really, really fine, so you can't even see. It just looks very glowy. So I just go ahead and apply that to my nose. And now I'm going in with my Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Blonde. And I'm just applying it with the Anastasia brush. And what I'm doing is just focusing on the top. I'm just creating that line on the top and I'm creating the tail, but I'm not going to be going into the brow because of what I'm going to be doing next. So I just want to let you guys know this is my favorite way to do my brows now. So I just go ahead and put up the Anastasia up at the top of the brow, and then I'm just going and combing through with this Gimme Brow by Benefit in the color 1. I find that this makes my brows look really natural and it's really easy to do. So for the eyes, obviously for school or work, we're going to keep them really natural. I'm just going to be tight lining with this Sephora waterproof liner. And then I'm going to be going in with my MAC Always Sunny shadow and just creating some definition in my crease with a blending brush. And then I'm going to be taking my Marc Jacobs mascara that I just picked up. And I gotta say, I'm not impressed with it. I think my L'Oreal Telescopic does a lot better of a job than this one does. So I might be returning it. But if you guys have used it, please let me know down below what you think of it. And if you guys have any tricks on how to keep it intact, like literally in the next hour, I guarantee this will be all over my face, like it has done for like the past few days now. So if you guys have any tricks, let me know. So I'm going to be taking some more fun new stuff from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm going to be using her iconic nude lip liner, which is basically her most standard lip liner, and I absolutely love this color. I do think it's pretty similar to my Strip Down by MAC, so if you have one or the other, you really don't need to go out and buy one. But I'm just going to be going ahead and lining my lips and then filling them in a little bit, and then I'm going to be applying the Kim K lipstick by her, and that's a bit of a pinkish nudie color. It's really, really, really creamy though. So this combo I really love. The other lipstick that I picked up as well is called Nude Kate, and I hear that works really well with the liner too. The liner is really, really transitional because it's just a brownie nude shade, and as you can see, it goes on more brownie in this, and that's just because I'm pressing harder. But if you press a lot lighter, you're going to get a lot lighter of a color. It's going to be a lighter color payoff, which will go with honestly any lipstick that you guys have. Something also that I love about her products, or I'm sorry, her lip products, is that they really last throughout the day and they're really hydrating, which is something that I've struggled with because I used to use NARS Raquel, which is a similar color in a way to this Kim K one, but the Kim K one is very hydrating. And a lot of people say that they're similar formula to the MAC, or I'm sorry, to the Tom Ford lipsticks. So they say that the Kim K one is similar to, it's called Blush Nude by Tom Ford. So if you don't want to go out and spend like 60 bucks on a lipstick, I would recommend buying this one. It's around like 30 bucks. And lastly, I'm just going to be taking my Urban Decay setting spray and just misting it all over my face to keep it intact for the whole day. And this is the finished look. It's really simple, you guys. Didn't use that many products. It's great for work, for school, when you want to look a little bit more done up but not too done up. This is a perfect look. So please, again, always leave comment suggestions down below. I really love to hear what you guys say. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!